Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Well, I have got something I want to show you today, a little tutorial, and it's something you can do for your journal page corners. We're going to talk about how to embellish these corners just to make it pretty, but it also reinforces these corners. So what I have created, and I'm sure I didn't come up with this, but just a cute little corner embellishment. Let me see, you might can see it better on there. And then I tried different shapes. I'm like, well, here's a different shape. You could put it on the outside. So I'm going to show you what I did and how I did it. And it's really simple. I've got this punch. It's a 1.5-inch scallop circle. If you don't have it, that's okay. I'm going to show you how to do it without that too. But all I did was kind of find this, kind of eyeball the center of that circle, and then I'm going to cut it in half. So now I have two circles. All right, so you can see on my scoreboard, I have drawn some lines with black marker just to kind of help me see it. So what I want to do is I want to center this with this. So, I mean, you can count the scallops, but I can kind of see it. And I don't really want to score the whole thing, but I do need a mark up there on that side. Okay, so I've just got a little mark. You could even do that with a pencil if you want to. That's fine. And then I'm going to line up that mark with this black mark, and I'm going to go over about 1, 2, 3 scallops. So I'm lining up this scallop with this mark. Now I'm going to score. Okay, and then I'm going to turn it around, and here I am with my middle mark again. 1, 2, 3 scallops. So I want that scallop lined up with this middle mark. 1, 2, 3. Make sure I'm still in the right. And then I score. Then all you got to do is fold in those two on the outside that we just did. Now see, mine was a little off somewhere. See that right there? Then this side's, but this is going to be the inside. So say this is on the outside. That's your corner protector. You can also make it very pretty on the inside too by lining those up exactly. Or, you can just go in here and trim that little scallop down a little bit. See, now it fits much better. Okay, so there's one idea of how to do this little scallop thing. And so I just glue it. I've done these out of metallic, glitter paper, fake leather, whatever you want to do. So that's all there is to the half circle one. Okay. Now this guy is this punch here. I don't know what size that is. It's from the Paper Studio, but as you can see, that's what it looks like. And all I did was punch this out, and this is about 1.75 inches wide. So what I want to do, you can get 2 out of there. So I just cut it from point to point, because that's the center. And I wanted this to be the center of my little corner thing. Like, that's how this one is. I want this to be the center. Let me get these guys out of the way. All right, so we know that's the center. So what I need to do is I need to make a little mark right up there. So now I know where the center of that side is. And then this is the hard part, getting these even, which I didn't do exactly a while ago, but maybe, just maybe. I like to eyeball things. I'm not real big on measuring. If I was, it would be much straighter. But I just kind of eyeball it. And if I get it off, I'm not scoring it real hard just in case it wasn't exactly where I wanted it to be. And then I'm just going to fold those two guys in. So let's see if they match up in the back. Oh, how cute. See, now there's the back. So this side can overlap. This side can overlap. Actually, it probably looks better like that. So see, that was fun. And it just goes right on your corner, right there. So it's just a little corner reinforcer. You can glue it on. If you get too much here, you can always go back, and I usually trim mine down just a little because I don't want that point so sharp that it pokes you, you know. So looks like mine should have been just a little bit wider. I think I'm just a little too close in there. And I'll tell you something else you can do. It probably would be a lot easier. Let's do it that way. Take the thing that you the corner piece that you want to do. Go ahead and line it up where you want it to be. Flip it over and take a pencil and draw. What is wrong with my? Oh, I think I got glue on it. And draw that corner. Then you can go. This might be better for you. Then you can go and score those two lines that you just drew. Now you know that's going to fit your page. You know that it's going to fit it good because you measured it. Now this one is longer, so I'm going to cut that little tip off in a minute. But let's just look at this and see. So see, now we've got our 90-degree angle, better than the last one. Flip it over, and here we are on the back side. Now what I would do, I'd trim that little tail just so he don't stick out, and then I'd stick that underneath this one so that it looks more finished. So then it looks like that. And if you want to, go ahead and cut that little tail here just to kind of make a circle. Then it would look like that on the back side. Okay, so here it is on the front side. And I'll tell you something else I do. Once you get these done, you can make up a bunch of them and go ahead and glue these two flaps together. But lots of times I will take a little rhinestone or something another, and I might put 1, 2, 3, or I might put a brad right here, which would be very cute, but it's going to add a little bit of bulk under there. For, you know, if you put a brad, you could go all the way through the whole page and let your brad tails be underneath here. I'll tell you what, let's do that. That'll be fun. Let's see what that would look like. All right, so I'm going to put this. It was just an idea, and I'm like, well, let's just do it. Let's just do it right now and see if we like it. I don't think it'll be too bulky, but say let's put a brad right there. I'm going to say that's the middle, pretty close to the middle. And let's go with gold. All right. So in this case, you don't even have to, we'll put this on the outside. You don't even have to glue it because your brad's going to hold that part down. You have to glue your little flaps, but all right. So we're going to put our brad through here, line everything up. Line everything. I said line up. There we go. All right. And then I'm going to open my brad, which may still show after I close these two little flaps. And it might not. Look at there. Oh, goodness. I like it. Okay, so let's do this. Let's glue it down. I'm just going to leave that right there. And this is going to be a future junk journal page or cover. Could be a cover. All right, so that is glued down to here, and there's a little bump there, but it ain't bad. But look how cute. See how cute is that? All right, so let's see if we can do it again. Now, to duplicate it is going to be the hard part. To get another one exactly the same. What do I do with the other half of that? I don't even see it. Oh, that's okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this over that one just like it is. And I'm going to draw right here. Okay. And that's going to be my score line. So let's go ahead and cut it in half. Let's score on that little line. And this little line. Now, if you don't have these paper punches, you can do it just as easy with decorative edge scissors, which I brought out right here. I'm fixing to show you how to do that. So you don't have to really have any special equipment to do this. You can do it with Just little bit of this, a little bit of that. Okay, so let's put this guy here on this corner. Make sure I like them. They look pretty good. May not be perfecto, but it's pretty good. All right, then we're going to punch a hole here. And again, I'm eyeballing it. You can measure it if you want to, and then yours will be perfectly straight. Mine is probably not, but I'm okay with it. It's a junk journal page. Ouch, do not stab your finger with the thing like I did. Okay, I'm going to fold it under. We're going to add some glue up in here. Push that little thing down. And I'm using art glitter glue, which is my absolute fave white glue, and it dries so quickly. Yeah, see, that should have been moved over just a hair more, but it's okay. You get the general idea, all right? So there's two little corner reinforcers, and it just kind of protects that page edge, protects it from messing up and getting bit and, you know, curled and whatever. And like I said, if the ends are too pointy, if that's sharp, just take your scissors and cut just a smidge off of those little corners. Ta-da! Now, say you don't have any paper punches at all. You have nothing to start with. Then let's take a scrap piece of paper and let's cut our own little circle. Whatever size you want it to be, just cut you a little circle, okay? You could put anything over here and, you know, draw around it if you want to. And then cut your circle in half, okay? Now, this is the edge that you're going to put here. The rest of it folds to the back. So you can do anything in the world you want to that decorative edge. Say we want some scallops. Oh boy, these are dull. Dull? Oh, geez, Louise, they are dull. All right, well... Okay, I'll make it work. It wasn't perfect. Okay, not happy. Let's try this guy. Let's see if this guy's any sharper. I got a bunch of these that are so dull. But, that's much better. Okay, so here's what I would do with this one. I would put it, and see it's got the little ruffly edge. This paper is so busy. Maybe this is better. Can you see it now? So it's got a little ruffly edge. So I would do the same thing I did a minute ago. I'd put it on there, but I really want it to go on the outside. Okay, so I'd put it on there the way that I want it. Make sure it's relatively even. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. It is so crooked. And then I am gonna draw my little lines. Well, I got it on there, but it won't hurt a thing. It won't hurt a thing. I'm going to get my scorer tool, and I'm going to score that little line right there, and I'm going to score on that little line right there. We're going to fold this up on that line, and we're going to fold this up on that line. Now I'm going to have a point to cut off. I can see it already, but that's all right. I'll cut it. We're going to fold these two guys back. And look, you've got a scalloped edge corner page protector. And in the back, now this one's different. See, this one comes out round on the back. I mean, it's just, there's no right or wrong. And if you don't like, say your back came out all wonky and you just don't like it, get you another little corner and just put it, you know, just cut it here and here. Make a triangle and just cover that up. And then it's like, well, this is cool. So let's glue this one on. Let's just glue, put a little glue and put you right there on that corner. Okay. Now we turn to the back and we're like, that's okay, but I might want something a little better I am going to take that point off just because it's very sharp. But see, I don't like that right there. I don't like the way the edge did. So I might just come, and I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue it first before I cut it. That way I can view it from this side to make sure it's where I want it to be. Then I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to trim and trim. So guys, get creative with this. Think of things you could do to these corners to really fancy them up. You know, like I was talking, you can do faux leather paper. I've done that before. Glitter paper, crinkle paper. I've also done it with embossing. You know, like I might take this and run it through my embossing folder, and then it has all this texture to it. And then you could highlight the top with some gold gilding wax or something. So there's a lot you can do. So anyway, guys, I hope I've inspired you today. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye-bye.